Welcome to the 7th video of Microsoft Word tutorials. In this video, you will learn how to make the paragraphs of text to flow in multiple columns. You will also learn about tables. We present information in our document in the form of paragraphs of text. However, in some situations, you may want your text to flow in 2 or more columns. Multiple columns is a common practice in flyers, in newsletters, and in brochures. Similarly, you can display information in tables, as is common in reports where data, especially if numeric, can be efficiently presented and interpreted as compared to the paragraphs of text. Let us start with columns. First, select the paragraph or multiple paragraphs which you want to format with columns. If you want to format an entire document, then in that case you place the cursor anywhere in your document. There is no need to select the text. On the Page Layout tab, click Columns button, which is in the Page Setup group. Then in the Columns gallery, click 2. So as you can see, the selected text flows into 2 columns. Similarly, you can choose 3 columns or more than 3 columns from More Columns option. A point worth mentioning is that when you select the paragraph and format it for the columns, Word inserts a section break which you can see by turning Show Hide Hidden Formatting Symbols button on. You can change the format of the paragraphs in columns as usual as you are doing before. If you click anywhere in the column, the margins of that column will be indicated. So you can adjust the margins by moving the markers to and fro. As you can see, the columns are equally distributed. Click More Columns where you can specify the width of each column. Alright, so when working with columns of text, it's more likely that your text ends up having some of the larger gaps between words. To overcome this issue, Word provides hyphenation in the Page Setup group of Layout tab. By clicking this button, Word hyphenates the text and as a result, the gaps are filled. There are other options worth giving a try, which are self-explanatory. The left option formats the text into 2 columns, where the first column takes 1/3 of the total width. Similarly, a right option formats the text into 2 columns, where the right one takes 1/3 of the total width. If you want a vertical line between the columns, check this option. And you can also change the text direction in the column by clicking here. Now let's move to our next topic, which is table. A table is a structure of columns and rows. Each column and row can be named with column heading and row heading respectively. Some tables may not have row headings. At the junction of each column and row is a box which is called a cell, where the actual data is stored. To insert a table in your document, select the Insert tab in the Tables group. Click the Insert Table gallery. Indicate number of rows and columns for your table, or click Insert Table to insert a customized table. Here you can also specify the column width. Besides empty tables, you can also use any of the available tables with predefined formatting and style. Now let's examine various markers and handles in a table by turning Show Hide Hidden Formatting symbol on. At the top left corner is the Move handle, which allows you to move the table in your document. At the right bottom corner is Size handle, which allows you to resize your table. These are the end of cell markers and at the end of each row are end of row markers. To be aware of them means you have a lot of control on the flow of your data inside the table. You can manipulate the table structure or its contents in various ways. You can insert a new row or column. To insert a row or column, click anywhere in a row or column adjacent to where you want to insert. Then select the Layout tab and in the Rows and Columns group, click Insert Above to insert a row above the current row. Click Insert Below to insert a row below the current row. Click Insert Left to insert a column to the left of the current column, and click Insert Right to insert a column to the right of the column which is currently selected. Selecting multiple columns or rows by clicking Insert button will insert that number of rows and columns into your table. As an example, let's select 4 rows and then click Insert Below button. So it will insert 4 new rows in the table, as you can see here. Alright, so now to delete a row or a column, click anywhere in a row or a column you want to delete, then select the Layout tab if it is not already selected. Then in the Rows and Columns group, click Delete button. Then click the relevant option. You can resize a single column by dragging its right border to the left or right, or similarly you can resize a row by dragging its bottom border up or down. You can create a cell that spans multiple columns or rows by merging cells. Select the cells you want to merge and click the Merge Cells button in the Merge group on the Layout tab. Similarly, you can divide one cell into multiple cells by clicking the Split Cells button in the Merge group on the Layout tab. You can format the contents of your table using the usual character and paragraph formatting options. You can automatically resize the columns in your table by using Auto Fit in Cell Size group of the Layout tab. It has 3 options. Auto Fit Content sets your column to be of the same width as the content. Auto Fit Windows makes your table to stretch across the page, and Fixed Column Width gives you the control to choose width of each column. You can also set height of each row and the width of each column manually by providing the value here. You can distribute the height of the selected rows equally and also the width of each selected column equally. Use these alignment options to align the text in your table cells. You can align it to top left, center left, bottom left, top center, center. This option will align the text centrally, both horizontally as well as equally. This option will align text to the center both horizontally as well as vertically. Then we have align bottom center, top right, center right, and bottom right. You can also change direction of the text. Alright, so you can customize the cell margins by changing the default values. Alright, so that's it for this video. In our next video, you will learn how to work with the data in tables. Till then, goodbye and have a nice day.